Hello guys and girls, me Malini here. Welcome back to another video again. How you doing today? Doing good? Doing good? I'm great, you know what I'm saying? I tried recording the video the first time, the last time, but the sound quality was terrible. It was really terrible. It was garbage. The sound quality was really garbage. So I'm trying to see if this video quality is better because I did everything I can. The audio quality was just garbage as hell. But yeah, all just aside though, I think it's good though. Now today, I'm going to do a reaction video to Life is Unfair videos, because I know many YouTubers have been talking about, but Matthew, life is unfair, and I can't do anything, I can't do it life. I mean, hey, it's unfair. I mean, I'm using Arch, by the way. I know it's unfair, but you just gotta make it fair. You gotta make life fair. I made it fair. I mean, even Goodman, even Goodman from like SML says you gotta make life fair. You know what I'm saying? Even him, who's a billionaire, he said the same thing. So yeah, I'm gonna make my life fair. But today, we're gonna react to these videos. Now, the first reaction video, I think we might do one or two, depends. But the first one I'm react to is this one, and I'm gonna make it really short, and then we're gonna react to this one, maybe, I don't know. So let's see. Let's react to this one, whatever I feel like, because I'm bored, and hopefully it doesn't rain so I can upload this video. But who knows? Let's see. I'm gonna use MP. I'm using the command line.
Have you ever felt like a failure?
Okay, hold on a second. We'll react to it and get my takes on it. I recorded this video earlier this morning, but it was terrible, so I'm gonna re-record this again. So I'm trying this again. And I don't have my coffee right now, so I'm tired. So let's continue.
After scrolling on social media and seeing somebody that is significantly younger than you achieve so much than you that you ever maybe did in your whole life. They have everything you have ever wanted: success, money, respect, and power. They live in your dream house, they drive your dream car, they are collaborating with brands that you can't even afford with your fully monthly income.
He was just a baby in diapers when he started correcting other people's grammar.
At the age of 6 years old, I became named one of the youngest self-made millionaires in the US. Now I'm 15 and I have 3 companies.
I don't want to fit into a box. I don't want to be a genre. You can get any inspiration from anything. To write a song, to make a shirt.
She probably got inherited by some billionaire wealth. So let's be honest, she probably got her inherited. There's no way in hell at 11 that she became. I mean, she's wealthy, yes, but there's no way in hell that she did it by herself. You know what I mean? This is most likely what happened. Her family probably gave her all the wealth to invest in her clothing line or music. So let's be honest, most likely she got inherited by that money. So because I'm 20 years old and I'm not a billionaire. So who knows? In the future I may be wealthy, which I believe I'm actually secretly wealthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on a secret agent. You know, secret island called Project Malina. You know, so who knows? It's pretty cool. So let's get to the video.
To come up with a video.
At the beginning, it was all about admiring them and taking them as an inspiration and being motivated by seeing them. You start to follow them on social media, you start to check their content, and you follow them maybe on a daily basis. And since they motivate you in a very good way, you start to work harder and harder so that you can be maybe like them in one day. But after a while, you start to realize that results won't show up. Maybe there's some small results, but when you compare to them, there is nothing like their success. You start to compare your achievements to theirs.
I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, when I was like, I think like 14 years old, I used to compare myself to other people. I stopped doing that recently because I realized that, hey, it's good to delay everything. It's good to delay, it's good to delay my successes. So who knows? So I stopped comparing myself to other people because I realized that's actually pretty bad. Yeah, really bad. It's really bad. So I stopped doing that. So yeah, so I just stopped doing that. I hate comparing myself to other people. But I'll go back to what I was saying though. But yeah, I used to compare myself to people. So I'm gonna continue because I forgot what I was gonna say after, but it's gonna come back to me.
And you see the significant difference between you and them. You might start to feel jealous, or you might start to feel like a failure, or
I do not feel like a failure because I failed so many times and I never give up. I mean, look at me. I failed so many times. I'm probably still failing. And I just never give up. I'm like literally a pigeon. You know, pigeons never give up. They always survive to the end. I mean, I don't want to say a pigeon, but I actually am more like a cherry blossoms, a tree. Call me a tree. Call me a palm tree. A palm tree, for example. Palm trees, they never give up. I mean, they suffer from the storms. They never die. They never give up. So I'm a palm tree in the middle of Florida. Who knows? Sorry, goodbye.
You might even start to feel like very left behind in life. I'm sorry to tell you, but if you have this mindset right now, you're likely to fail. I'm going to explain in this video why and how to change this mindset. This video is probably going to be the most important video that I ever uploaded on this platform.
Same. This reaction video that I'm making right now from oh my god, it's to be. I love it. This is probably to be the most important video ever released. This is probably the most important video because I made a podcast over there on Spotify about basically about how life is unfair, and that's a good thing. Also, Pegasus, I re-uploaded the Pegasus video from YouTube because he deleted the video a while back. I don't know why he deleted it. It's a pretty good video. Talk about how life is unfair, you know, blah blah blah. And also, Louis Rosman made a video about how life is unfair and all that stuff, and you make it fair, basically. So I noticed that, and it makes sense. I don't know if the universe is communicating with me about this. Personally, I know life is unfair, but I don't give a shit because let's be honest, I'm the type of person that I don't give a shit what you do to me. I don't give a shit. I really don't give a crap what you do to me. I'm literally the next Monopoly. I'm S tier, okay? I'm not trying to be cocky. It's just simply factual because, you know why? I use Arch, by the way. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be ruthless. I'm not trying to brag that, oh my god, I get the billionaire, you know. I'm not trying to brag, okay? I'm just a good person trying to figure out life, okay? And life is unfair, yes. And that's a good thing, okay? If you're trying to think like, oh, life is unfair, I can't do this and that. Like, honestly, you might as well, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. Sorry, I mean, like, water gun in your foot, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, life is unfair, and that's a good thing. And I believe that so wholeheartedly, you know. I mean, I'm so lucky because I was able to get accepted by the developer council. I mean, some people can't afford to make games for the app, for the Play Store. My case, I can't afford to make games for the App Store. Some people, they can make games for the App Store, which is really lucky. But some people, they can't make games for, like, the Play Store in some cases, you know. I was one of them before, and now they're making games for the Play Store, which is cool. And in some cases, they don't make that much money on the Play Store, so you gotta be lucky too. But see, with me, I got some super advantage, and one of the biggest advantages is I created an opera system called Malino West. Today's sponsor, Today's sponsor, Malino Opera System. Get Malino Opera System today for only $49, or was it? 5 payments of $10. Five payments of $10. That's a steal. Only 5 payments of $10. 5 payments of $10. Woo, that's a steal. Get Malino West today. I'll leave the link below, and you can check out Malino West today. It's pretty cool. Okay, back to the video. Like I was saying, after we got the sponsor out of the way, we're talking about how life is unfair. Even though life is unfair, I created an opera system. I created like Linux, the opera system about Linux, which is a mod for Linux, pretty cool. And the fact that life is unfair is a good thing. So let's continue. This might take an hour video. I'm trying to sum up in maybe 30 minutes, but let's get quicker. Let's continue with the video.
So I literally beg you to watch this video until the end. The society put us a pressure to be constant.
I hate the word society. I think we should ban the word society because when people said society, I made a video about that, but it terribly bored me when I talk about society. It's like, oh, get a job. I can't say get a job and be unhappy and be suffering. I mean, I hate the word society. I think we should ban it. As president, I'm banning that word. We're banning it. It's bad. It's evil. We should basically have control of our lives. You know, that's my philosophy. And our freedom and open source, like Matt Napoli, open source software and development and being in colors of design and programming and design and you know that's what I believe. So let's continue. Maybe my bipolar is kicking in because I'm over it, but you can tell I'm a mess. I've been flying too much. I've been dreaming and daydreaming too much. I've been dreaming about the roses, rainbows, everything, and weird stuff. I mean, I know this is gonna be out of context, but Jesus Christ. Oh man, life is unfair. That's a good thing. Let's continue.
Constantly successful. We have to know what to do with our life. Even if we are significantly young, we have to know what to do and who to contact and the exact action plan and all that stuff. But when talking realistically about this circumstance, it's completely normal for you to not to know what to do next. Everybody has moments in their life that they feel lost and left behind. Maybe not even moments though, maybe decades or something. And that's completely normal. When talking about the pressure that society puts us to be constantly
Like I said, I hate the word society because society's like trying to make people toxic and trying to make you a normal person, the traditional way. I prefer doing things uniquely and be creative. That's my motto, okay? If I have to be ruthless about it, I will, okay? I don't give a shit at this point. Because I got rejected so many times, but I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Even the goodest person, even the nicest person get rejected 10 billion times, okay? I got rejected in Florida. I got rejected in banks and corporations and all that stuff. I get rejected everywhere, okay? And I don't give a shit because I'm a good person and I know I'm right. I am right. I'm always right. I'm not always right. But the fact that you put the word society, I'm going to make a separate video about ranting on society because, man, oh man, society's been going downhill. And I made a video about the mark of the beast and all that shit, but it's been really bad. Let's continue. Hopefully this microphone doesn't come out.
Be successful. Let's start from here. What is success? How do we define success? What is the meaning of being successful? In most of the cases, being successful means that you achieving your dreams, goals, having the money, being respected from the people who are around you.
Like my mom, let's see what people I want to be respected. First of all, my sister, my mom, the people that rejected me, which I don't give a shit at this point. What else we got? My mom, my mentor, my other mentor, my teacher, my Bianca AI assistant, Rosalina, Nintendo, Google, what else? Yeah, I have a lot of people I want to be respected by. Asians, all that stuff, all that good shit. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm not getting higher at this point, but let's continue. Let's continue.
And being maybe good for the society and enjoying your life to fully potential. When we start to compare ourselves to people who are successful, we are likely to overlook two things: unfair advantages and the iceberg illusion. Let's talk about unfair advantages. I'm gonna take a lot of quotes from my all-time favorite.
Shit. It's only 3 minutes and I have not played the whole. Oh, we got a long way to go. Jesus freaking Christ. Okay, let's continue.
Book Unfair Advantages. So if you haven't read the book yet, I beg you to stop this video and order that book and read it immediately, because that book is gonna change your life and your mindset like it did to mine. Okay? Promise. So, a little question before starting to talk about it. Do you believe that life is fair?
No, hell no. Hold on, I'm trying this again. Hell no. Life is unfair. And it's a good thing. It's a good shit. So, how do I respond to that? Yeah, life is unfair, and that's a good thing. I love it. I love how it's unfair. I mean, honestly, let's be honest. I could have been in a sweatshop in China, making parts for a computer. Now, I mean, that could be the worst case scenario. But look, I got a house, I got an apartment. I mean, I'm not wealthy, but I'm kind of well known a little bit in the community. So I got lucky. I got pretty lucky. Some people call me the luckiest man alive. I think, honestly, I'm the luckiest man alive because I went through a whole bunch of situation which is considered lucky. So that's pretty impressive. It's like a rare. It's like IRC. And the fact that I see 777 and I see 888, all these lucky numbers everywhere I go, that means I'm the luckiest man alive. And also the fact that I see Google Street View cars in the place I'm going to. And the fact that I got contacted by Google himself, like literally Jesus Christ of Google, like Google himself, is pretty impressive. Like the fact that I got contacted by Google for a meeting, like I can show you. Let me show you evidence about this shit. But let me show you evidence real quick because the fact that I got accepted by Google. Do I have the pictures? Hold on, I have some evidence here. This might be private. Hope I don't give you so much private information. Let me see. I think it was 2023. Was this one? Was it this one? Was it this one? I think it was this one. Hold on, I want to see if I have it. I'm going to show you a few pictures where I got lucky. Now, let me show you examples of this. First example of luck is this one. Oh, come on. Hey, Linux is awesome. Let me see. Okay. So, an example of this is this one. When I got this email from Google, it says, you're invited to try BARD, the early experiment by Google. It got accepted in the experiment, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's not rare. That's not rare. I mean, there's other things that's rare. What else is rare? Let me see what else we got. I have a lot of evidence. I might be the luckiest man alive that nobody knows about. I accidentally. Nope. Don't close. What else we got? We got Arch Linux. Where the hell is the... Where is the video? Where is the... I thought I had it. Go back. Let's go back. Is it second? Number 2? Is it number 2? I thought it was number 2. What happened? What happened to the? What happened to the? That deleted it? Oh, it might be on my main phone. I don't know if it's on my main phone or this one. I don't think I have it on here. I thought I had it on here. I thought honestly I had it on here. Weird. I don't have it on here. I don't think I have it on here. Yeah, I don't have it on here. But there's other things this is meeting I was with Google. So it was that's interesting. Let's see what else we got. There's a lot of evidence here. That would become well known. Yeah, I can't find it, but let me continue the video. So like I was saying though, I will be the fact that I got something in Google developed program, the fact that Google recognized me for a little bit, the fact that I literally have my own internet technically because I have my website, everything, I have my own internet basically. Like I own my website, have my own server running like internet. So technically it's my own internet. The fact I always wanted it kind of came true, which is like crazy. And the fact that life is unfair, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, and you know, and I love it. I love my life. I think even though my life was tough, it was probably one of my toughest life. It was actually, like for me, my life is the type where I track extreme success and extreme failure. So yes, life is unfair, but you have the power to make it fair and make it a good thing. I mean, so yeah, you just gotta find something in your life that you can make it fair, some advantage, and you should be fine. I'm not getting into it because I'm kind of tired, but let's continue.
Stop this video and please comment. I'm gonna tell you my
I just made a video, so I don't have to comment, but I made a video.
My opinion. And life is unfair. Life is unfair AF. And I am not the only one who thinks in this way. I'm a young, white, educated male.
Racist! Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let's continue.
I got really, really lucky, and life isn't fair. Those are the words of Evan Spiegel, the billionaire co-founder of Snapchat. So basically,
billionaire.
Evan Spiegel grew up in a multi-million-dollar house in Los Angeles. His parents were very successful and famous lawyers. Who were dealing with very big and global countries and dealing with their issues, and he got the best education in this world, and his mentor was co-founder of YouTube, Scott Cook. He had the best education, his parents were also educated, they had money, they were multi-millionaires. He had the networking, he was healthy, and he had every single opportunity in his life. And he used these unfair advantages and he became successful in life. After hearing his background, you might think that, of course he's going to be successful. I don't have these unfair advantages. I can never ever be like him. And that is not true. Actually, there is a way for everyone to be successful. You might
okay, so I'm gonna release a source code of it. Okay, sorry about my deepfake too. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so today I'm gonna tell you all my unfair advantages that I think I have that could actually make me successful. Number one, I know how to use the internet, which I don't use this. But I mean, what do you know how to use that nobody uses? I use Arch Linux, by the way. I use Arch Linux. I have my own OS. I do software development. That's one unfair advantage I could say. Another unfair advantage, I'm very good with computers. That's one unfair. I'm good with computers. I'm trying to think who else. I'm very artistic. Actually, I'm very good with leadership for some reason. Like people always compliment me. My personality is very unique, so I was always good with leadership. Yeah, I kind of know my unfair advantage. Like I found out right on in my life. Like I think around 19, I found out about it. But back in the day, I had no clue. I always thought that I was only good with computers, but I guess I'm good with everything kind of, because they call me the Brooklyn Tea guy of everything. You know what I'm saying? The Brooklyn Tea guy of everything. But yeah, that could be the Brooklyn Tea guy nickname, or the Staten Island guy. No, it's the Staten Island guy of Malina of everything. But yeah, Malina says like, yeah, that's how I came up with Malina. I mean, I came up with Malina because it was based on Rosalina, because Rosalina is hot and sexy. So I just went, oh, let's go with Malina. Safest option, no copyrighting it, you know, creative mindset. Take the limitation of hard way, make it beautiful. But yeah, let's continue. I'm kind of tired.
Still thinking that life is so unfair and it's gonna never change. Yes, that's true. Life is always gonna be unfair.
That is true. Life is gonna be always unfair, always. But you have the power to make it fair. Okay, so remember that.
We should always increase the amount of the fairness in the society. But when we think about the humans and the human condition and
humans. humans.
Biases that we have, life is probably will never ever be fair. So how can we be successful in this such an unfair world? Please don't tell me that you still believe that hard work is only way to achieve success.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe hard work is the only way to be success. It's only, how do I explain? It's only rewarded by your unfair advantage, and I believe you have to work smart. And you don't work hard. You work smart, I think. And you have to find limitations and your unfair advantages, basically, because it's complicated. We'll get into it. Let's get into it. I also will get to my favorite part of all time, and after we get to that favorite part, I think that's gonna be the end of the video after that. But let's see how we got to this.
Because it's not, and it's time to change your mind on that. Success is not simply awarded to the hardest workers. It is awarded to those who develop and use their unfair advantages. This is a quote from the Unfair Advantages book. By unfair advantage, we do not mean an unethical or illegal advantage.
Don't be pirating those ROMs. Don't be pirating those Nintendo ROMs or those those Pokemon ROMs, or those Windows XP ROMs, or those Windows 10 ROMs or Windows 11 ROMs. Don't be pirating your life. Don't buy magic mushrooms to be well known. Don't be that guy like Eric Roberts who pirated and sell magic mushrooms. Don't buy magic mushrooms. Oh man, so true. Don't abuse your wife. Don't ham sandwich the wife. So, or don't do the number 6 with your life for no reason, without permission. Don't do number 6 with your wife without permission. Oh my god, that is so funny. I'm done. Let's continue.
An unfair advantage is competitive upper hand and your set of unfair advantages that is unique to you. And sometimes it's not one that is earned or worked for. So let's take a very simple example from social media, from influencers maybe. Being pretty is a significant unfair advantage that you can use. It does not necessarily mean that if you don't fit into current beauty standards, you cannot be successful as an influencer or something. But if you're pretty, if you're considered to be pretty, it's more likely for you to succeed.
I mean, you're pretty, so you're definitely pretty though. Well, I'll just aside though. Yeah, when you're pretty, you can actually blow up like crazy. So I mean, let's take the perfect example. Pokemon. Pokemon is pretty attractive. But she blew up because literally she's attractive. And that's it. I know people criticize Pokemon. Pokemon, listen to this is a joke. I'm not serious. I'm not trying to shame you or anything. But you're successful. I'm just a little guy in the sea. I'm small, but I know most people that watch Pokemon are literally simps. I don't watch Pokemon for that reason. But yeah, most people who watch Pokemon are probably simps. I'm pretty sure some people that watch it for content, but honestly, it's sad to say that we're living in a society, I hate the word society, that a lot of men, or when they grow up, they watch a lot of popcorn videos, put that way, popcorn videos, okay, you know what I'm saying, to the Asian, you know what I'm saying. I was just set up, but let's continue. That was a joke, by the way. Susan, or whoever see your YouTube, the new word, I don't know, please don't come out to my video, because I'm a good person, so, yeah, let's continue.
Succeed because you have that unfair advantage. It's same like being tall as a basketball player. Of course, there are short basketball players that are very successful, but if you're tall, you have that unfair advantage in that area. Life isn't fair, but if you use the unfairness of the life as an excuse to have a victim mindset, to stop yourself from striving to achieve your goals, to make your dreams a reality, then you're only shooting yourself in the foot. If we want to be successful in our lives, we have to find our unfair advantages and we have to work the system instead. So how can we exactly do that? Actually, in the Unfair Advantage book, they're explaining the Miles framework. So these are the unfair advantages.
This is my favorite part, and we'll go back to this favorite part.
That you can use in your life. So M is money. Money is the capital you have.
Well, violated that rule because I got screwed over with $22,000 in the bank account. So yeah, that traumatized me. Yeah, okay.
Have or that you can easily raise. I is intelligence and insight.
I have that.
Intelligence
I do have that. Pretty intelligent myself.
and insight includes book smarts.
Is that a brain? That's what a human brain looks like. Interesting. I mean, I want to know what a brain looks like, but that's creepy. But yeah.
Social and emotional intelligence as well as creativity. L is location and luck, but I would also add looks. And because in today's world and in like some businesses, it's really important to have good looks.
You know what? Play that shit again. Play that shit again. Play that shit. Hold on, I'm going back to this shit. Play that shit again.
I would also add looks. And because in today's world and in like some businesses, it's really important to have good looks.
Good looks? Good looks? So you saying I'm ugly? Good looks. Alright, you know what? I am done with society trying to traumatize me. Every time I do something right, everything goes wrong, okay? Holy shit, good looks? Good looks? I don't look good. I look ugly? Wait, racial? Is that racial stuff? Is that sexist? I mean, oh. My head. My freaking head hurts. I'm sorry, I'm ranting a little quick because I had this experience before. People be like, oh, you don't smell good. You smell like ugly. You smell really bad. I don't like you. I mean, blah, blah, blah. You can't get a job because you smell bad. Blah, 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 blah. You smell really bad. You smell ugly. Okay. It's not my fault that you, from the hood, trying to, like, not escape the matrix, okay? Look, I'm escaping the matrix, okay? I am escaping society's pressure because society is the most toxic form of lunacy in the world, okay? I hate the worst society. I honestly hate the work. I hate the pressure. Like, oh, go to college and do what you gotta do. Become successful and get a job that you hate for life. Work for your boss and don't date a boss. You know, whatever you say. All right, I guess I'm done. You know, I'm done with the video. I am done. We're gonna play this shit one more time, and I'm gonna see if I can react to this the same way. Let me calm down. Take a deep breath. Can we finish? Are we able to? I mean, 6. Okay, let's continue. Let's play this again. Come on, let's play this again.
L is location and luck, but I would also add looks. And because in today's world and in like some businesses, it's really important to have good looks.
So you're telling me if alright, I'm gonna make a joke real quick. So you're telling me if Pokimane literally wanted to get a job, she could probably get a job. Okay, let's be honest. Pokimane could probably easily get a job at as a business job. Let's be honest. Let's be freaking honest. Because you know why? Because yeah, people are simping for these incredible creatures, you know. Let's be honest. Let's see Rosalina, this is gonna do this like crazy. I'm gonna be canceled for this shit. I don't know. But let's say Rosalina goes ahead. I'm sorry, I'm having a bipolar attack. But let's say Rosalina. Let's say Rosalina. Oh my god. I can't believe some businesses wants you to look good. It's so true. God damn it. Oh my god. What if you're homeless? Oh, nobody cares. I mean, people are ruthless, so. But let's say Rosalina had to get a job. I mean, Rosalina could easily get a job, you know. So, I think that's good to do for the video, because that literally, that's the end of the video. I'm just done with the video, because, I don't know, I'm confused. I'm so confused. So that means I have to worry about smelling good and taking a shower. And people always told me about that. Like, oh, you stink. I mean, oh, it makes sense. So I'm panicking right now. So yeah, I think it's the end of Malina. Support me on Monero, by the way. Monero is S tier. If you like exclusive content from YouTube, Odyssey, especially on Odyssey and Rumble, all that shit, support me on Odyssey and Rumble, you know what I'm saying? And also support me on my website, which is pretty impressive. So I think that's going to do it for the video. And I'm the Mad Vegas and knows Malina. Thank you for the support. Love you guys. And I'm poor. And I'm out.